Hi, I'm Nathan Tannenbaum with these stories from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. First announced as breaking news on the ReviewJournal.com website at mid-morning Friday, the Saturday printed online editions will have more on the apparent pending indictment of Dr. Conrad Murray on involuntary manslaughter charges in the death of Michael Jackson last year. Dr. Murray's Las Vegas home and office were searched shortly after Jackson's death in June, and there had been rumors in recent weeks that Murray would indeed be facing some kind of criminal charge. To the toll of jobs lost in the struggling economy, add 67 from the Clark County Development Services Department. This too first posted on the RJ.com breaking news section Friday. The Review-Journal's Scott Weiland fills in the details in printed online Saturday, noting that most of the workers being let go have been building inspectors. Since it lost political commentator John Ralston's face-to-face interview show to KVBC Channel 3, there was little, if any, original local programming left on Cox Cable's Las Vegas 1 channel. Review-Journal media critic Steve Bornfeld among the first to report that Cox and its three partners have agreed to shut the channel down. More in print and online Saturday. We'd like to draw your attention to two videos from the ReviewJournal.com multimedia pages. One is from Senator Harry Reid's Thursday evening appearance at UNLV, where he talked about health care to a mostly supportive crowd.
Real estate will benefit more than legislative reform.
The entire video is on both the homepage multimedia section as well as the multimedia page's video player, as is Republican gubernatorial candidate Brian Sandoval's Thursday conversation with the Review-Journal editorial board.
You have a choice here. And in my mind, this is the first thing that I would do, is you have to go and you have to approach and try to get a global salary reduction. According to my numbers, if you ask for 3% from all state employees, that's $159 million.
Sandoval stepped down from a lifetime appointment to the U.S. District Court to join the somewhat crowded field of candidates seeking the GOP nomination to run for governor in November. Well, he is responsible for my paycheck, so I wouldn't exactly call Review-Journal publisher Sherm Frederick the worst person in the world. But MSNBC commentator Keith Olbermann did.
For 3 days, our president failed to address his people directly on Abdul Muttalib's failed effort to blow up a commercial flight over Detroit on Christmas Day. All of this on top of President Obama's noticeable refusal to characterize our struggle as a war on terror. In the wake of fierce criticism, Obama now talks tough about keeping America safe. But in the two cases of domestic terrorism since 9/11, both on Obama's watch, red flags flew aplenty. All right, it was 3 days after an attempt on an airliner until Obama formally spoke. It was 6 days after an attempt on an airliner until Bush formally spoke. And Obama has now made 37 uses of the root word terror in his 6 statements about Detroit. Oh, and the 2 cases of domestic terrorism since 9/11, both on Obama's watch. Publisher Sherm apparently missed those pesky anthrax terror attacks in the winter of 2001-2002 and the shoe bomber terror attack. And if you're counting Detroit, you've got to count the shoe bomber.
And the entire video is clickable from Sherm's complete Las Vegas blog on the ReviewJournal.com website. Sherm apparently doesn't mind the distinction from Olbermann. There's plenty of comments on there as well. Are you familiar with Impressionist Rich Little? He rose to fame in the 1960s and 70s on the strength of numerous spot-on imitations.
And this fortnight down there. I don't want to go out with no girl tonight, Ma. And you want to know why? Because I'm ugly. And you want to know why I'm ugly? Because you and Paul were ugly, that's why. Gene Kelly there, too. I'm singing on the ride. Look at this hockey puck. We're in the middle of the Nevada Desert. The man's singing in the rain.
Little Still tours, appears in Las Vegas from time to time. He's in the news today because he just became an American citizen.
And that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help you God. I do. Thank you. Congratulations, you're the newest citizen of the United States.
Little's been living in Las Vegas for the better part of 10 years and had been a Canadian citizen. From the RJ Business Pages, reporter Hubble Smith reports there's soon going to be a new, scary thrill ride atop the Stratosphere Hotel. You want to check Saturday's printed online, RJ, for more on Sky Jump, where riders will apparently drop more than 800 feet at speeds up to 40 miles an hour. Will Sky Jump be an addition to Big Shot, Insanity, and X Scream, or will it replace one of those? Check it out. Now to the Sunday Review Journal, where you'll get the results of the RJ's latest surveys of potential voters on numerous candidates and issues, including health care reform, as well as who is favored in races for Nevada governor's office, as well as the U.S. Senate seat occupied by Harry Reid. He certainly is seeking another term. And is it that time of year already? Yes, time for the RJ's annual Best of Las Vegas, where you tell us the best people, places, and things in the entertainment capital of the world. The Sunday print edition explains how the ballots are going to be divided up over the next few weeks. And please keep an eye on the ReviewJournal.com website, where you may vote online, if you so choose. And the weather, sun and clouds off and on with highs around 60. Whew, sounds like a great weekend. Now you can check always updating current conditions as well as the latest forecasts, satellite and radar pictures on the all-new lvrj.com/weather. For breaking news 24/7, you're already here. ReviewJournal.com.